Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? So you can now understand what I'm going to make today. So this was a request how to create a design like this, and this was one of our group members post in our group, and I'm going to show you how to create a design like this. Now there are two ways of making a design like this. One is the easiest way, the simple way. Another one is the complex way. So I'm going to show you both here. For making a design like this, you will need two things. One is a woman like this or this is called Afro. Here you can search on Google like Afro woman, you will find like this. You will find tons of different images, but they are not like, they are for different stock sites, so you can take whichever one subscription you have, or you can take a free one. Like you can say this is a clip art library website, that means that's a free one. And don't just go with anyone that is not free, that is premium or from some other website. You can see this one is also a good one. So try to keep, try to take someone from a like a free website where you are allowed to take their images to make your design, not like this I stock images or any other stock images. So that's the first step. You have to take a image like this, and then the second step is you need to search like flower patterns. Here you can search on free pick, you can search on any other website you are used to. So you will find the tons of different patterns like this. And here is one important thing that I want to tell you, that try to work with the simple ones. If you work with this kind of watercolor images, this will be very hard to work because there are tons of details in them, and you will be end up crashing Illustrator or something like that. So don't go for that kind of premium works. You can always go for simple works. Like this is also a watercolor thing that will be heavy file. Don't go for that, go with this simple style. So I'm going to use this one today because this is a free one. Anyone can take this one, and this one is kind of not that much heavy, but it's heavy. So you, the better is if you go with the simple ones, then it will be easier for you to edit. So you need a pattern like this, and then you need a woman face. So I'm going to use this woman face from here, but I will show you on both options. So this is the free one that I took from clipart library, and I'm going to trace this image to silhouettes just like this, nothing fancy here. So that part is done. I have a woman with this kind of hairstyle, that is fine. Now I need to take that pattern. So this is the pattern, you can see here. I am going to copy this, and then I'm going to paste it here. So if you want to make it small or bigger in size, like you can see, if I make it bigger in size, the pattern will be just, it will fill all the area with my pattern. So that is the thing I wanted, something like that, that is fine. But if I bring in a pattern in my artboard, that will automatically add to my swatch panel. You can see here is a new swatch panel, swatch icon that calls new pattern, that means it is that pattern. So I need to mask out this area here, and the easiest way is to select your image or your graphics like this. Go to object, then go to path, and then offset path. But this time I am not going to create a offset path that is going outside. Let me show you. If I make it the preview one, this is what called going outside, like in positive direction, but I want to go in negative direction. That means I want to bring inside my image. So something like this, -2 or 3 pixel is looks good to me. Click OK. Then do not click anywhere else. You can change the colors too if you want to see, but do not click anywhere else. Cut it. Now I'm going to press Ctrl F. That will paste it as a separate pattern. You can see now I have a another shape in red, but I don't want this red to be here. So let's erase this part. I'm pressing Alt to erase like this with this boxy shape. So that is the shape I wanted. This red shape is all I want. So if I select this red shape from here and then click on this new pattern, it is going to fill in with that pattern. You can see this is really cool and easy. But the problem is, or the problem this in this design was, they cannot place it on a black t-shirt because it will fade into black. Let me show you. So if I, it will look like this. It is, this area is looking good, that is totally fine, but this area, this face details is not showing up. So if I select this part, the original design part, I can make that white. It will show up like this, but it is also not looking very cool because this background should be, they should be black. In black, that will, they will look good. So it will look like this kind of, don't worry. What I can do here is I need to you can see it is looking good on white. That means if I can somehow place some white in this area, that will make it a perfect design. So how to do that? I am going to take my pencil tool here, just like this. Don't make it fancy too much, just do whatever you want, whatever you can, something like this. Then go all the way and then back here. Okay, so I need to hide all of this, something like this. That is totally fine. Just select it, then make it white. And then if I can simply unite it, then cut, paste it back. So this is how it is looking right now. Don't worry, if I bring in a black background right now, it will show up. So you can see this is how it is looking right now, and that is looking good. So if I select my this main black layer background, I can create an offset path for that, and this time I want to go in the positive direction. So maybe not that one, with this white shape too, selecting everything, then go in the positive direction this time, something like this. Click OK, unite. To make it unite look like this, let's make it white, all white, cut it. Now I want to select everything, these two, and then press Ctrl B. So you can see this is how you can simply make it visible on white. Or you can simply make this, delete this white, that will also work. It will look like this. And I hope this will work good for you guys. So this is one way. This is cutting with a clipping mask, the simplest way. And there is another called advanced way. So let's try to do that. So here I am going to use this premium graphics. So I want to use it in the same way. So I'm copying this. Let's paste it here and see how it is looking. That looks fine to me, no problem. Just on problem here, you will find that this area is open. So on an open end, I cannot work like that. So what I will do here is I will just take my pen tool, make the stroke maybe not 10%, any stroke you want. Just click something here, and then I just want to fill this area, something like this, and then click here. Don't worry how it is looking right now, we will take care of that. So this is how it is looking. Let's try direct selection tool. So here I am going to make it in this direction, but I need another anchor point here. So I am going to simply add anchor point tool, or this anchor point tool, and if I drag it here, it is going to give me another anchor point in this position like this. Okay, so this is just to make it look good. Okay, so there is a trend going on, so something like this. I hope this will work for me. That is just totally fine, don't worry. So I'm going to select this part. Let's expand everything so that it becomes fill. This is not a very perfect shape, but I'm not worrying about that right now, so that is fine. Now I need to select like this. These are two separate elements, you can see. I will be able to select them. So this is the shape. These stars are placed on top of that. Let's move them or delete them. So this is the shape, and then here is another shape. So what I will do here is I am going to select this and then deselect the sunglass. So I have now selected this. Let's unite them. Let's change the color so that we can see that is totally fine. Let's select this one too, cut it. Now I am going to paste in front, Control F, that is fine. So if I select everything from here now and then deselect this two and then press unite, that will unite everything. That means this part is now joined with my original graphics part. That is totally cool. So let's now select this shape of this woman and then again go to that offset path in the negative direction, something like this. I want to keep a little black in the outside, that's why I'm creating this minus offset path. Let's click OK. You can change the color of course, then Control X and then Control F. So that is going to give me this shape. You can see this is the original shape of this woman. That is totally cool, no problem. I have only this problem here, this part, and I'm going to delete them. I don't need them. So something like this is totally cool. I can simply join this part of the graphics, but I want to keep this details visible there, so I don't want to do that. So this is how it is looking right now. This is the original shape. You can see here what shape I am selecting, and then again simply I am going to select and apply that pattern here. So this is how it is looking now. And again, if I want to select this two shape, I can simply make that, fill that with that same texture, but let's control C, control B, and make that back shape black. It will look similar to like this. And this is how basically you can make this kind of graphics. You can see with the basketball theme they are creating on the sunglass or this camouflage design, everything this is just made in this way. So this is how it is looking right now. Now I want to simply create another shape here that is going to be with my pencil tool. Let's make it white for now, and then I'm going to make a big shape like this. I'm going to select this and then this two, press shift M for shape builder and then delete. It is like that. That is totally fine. And then select this one, cut, control B to paste it back. And you can see this is how it will look right now. It will look that a good graphics. Let's send that to back. So this is how my graphic is going to look right now. You can also change this one here if you don't like that in that way. Let's make it white, or let's, you can make that any color you want. Let's just keep it the pattern. Now the advanced thing here is I can customize this all. And how to do that? So you can see this is how it is cutting these flowers from the edge. We can prevent that, we can fix that. And if you want to do that, we have to simply delete this outer ring of the graphics, that is the original black shape of the design. So let's delete this part and let's try to select this black from here. So this is the original black. I'm going to delete it. Okay, not delete it, I'm going to keep it for now, I will delete it later. So this is how it is looking right now. I need these flowers to be in separate files. So this is the pattern, or I have a pattern here. If I click here, double click here, it will open the pattern for me. So if I want to try to select like this, I will be able to select only this graphics what is in the center, because that is what reflecting all over the area here. So if I copy this, that is fine. Click on this cancel because I don't want to modify that. Don't worry. And then I am pressing Ctrl V to paste it here. So you can see here I have all the graphics that is being used in this design. So let's try to fix some of this like this. Let's try to place some of the graphics in this position. Okay, maybe they are doing it in a different way. It is just going to take you some time, guys, but you can simply do it in a better way. So here the flower is cutting, so I want to, this is the flower, I want to place it here. Okay, not in that direction, something like this direction. So I can, so basic point is I am going to keep some of the details going out of my this canvas area. So let me show you. This flower is cutting from here. Let's bring that back, something like in this area maybe. And I'm not increasing or decreasing their size because it's the same pattern, so they will be in exactly same size. So you can see this is how you can place those things around all over the image here, and this is not going to cut out. If you are working with a pre-made pattern, then you cannot modify it like, I mean you can modify it like this, but it is just time taking. So you can simply apply a simple pattern that is already pre-made and your design will be done. But if you want to do it in a perfect way, you can do it like this. One more thing that I want to share, that I can simply place a flower in this position, maybe in the reflected way. Like I can do all the modifications I want here. So that is looking good. Let's apply on flower here, maybe in this position like this. So as you can see, I can hide all the area that is going, that is making this black part of the image. So maybe, this one not there, I want to place it in this position because I want to keep it, I don't want that black edge to be visible. So let's try to keep everything close to each other so that I can easily select them. Okay, let's try it from this side. It is going to take some time, guys, and I will be back after that. So I'm just going to place it in this position to hide that black, and once it will be done, I will show you what is happening here. Okay guys, so after some time, this is the final output you can see. and I'm just hiding all the edges that was visible on black. Like this is the edge that is visible, so I'm going to copy a element and then paste it here just to hide that area. So nothing is going to be visible from those edges anymore. Of course there are some area that is still missing, but don't worry, you can just simply place a graphic there. And this is all from that extra graphics that we found from the pattern inside, so that is fine. Let's use on here. And there is one more thing that I want to share with you. That means that is, if you want to hide these areas, like this part is not, it should not be visible, then simply just grab another graphics and then place it on top of that. So this is how we are going to hide all the edges or the different parts of the design that you don't want to show. Like this part I don't want to show, I don't want to be visible there. And here I am keeping a little overlapping with my design, but that is completely fine. I wanted it in that way, so that is fine. So this is how my design is looking right now. I am not going to spend any more time on this. So this is how it is going to look, and you can see this is a complete, this is the perfect design. So this is no hard edges is showing, and still it is being the shape of the woman's hair. Maybe something like this, not like that. Let's keep it as it is right now. And you can also do all the modification whenever you want, don't worry. So this is how it is looking right now. I am not really satisfied with this area, so let's try to put something here. You can place it any way you want, any direction you want, just don't worry about that. And this is how it is looking right now. Maybe I should make something in this area. That is not looking very cool, because that is filling in with the area there, but that is fine. Let's try to, okay, I'm going to keep it simple as possible. And then of course for her lips I want to make that exact same red. So I'm taking my pencil tool here just to draw a shape like this. Don't worry how it is, just do not go outside of this black area, then cut it. I'm going to select this shape and then press Ctrl B. So it is going to paste in the back of that shape, and this is how it is looking right now. I hope you will learn this, or you will understand how this works, and it will be, you will be able to place this on any color chart you want. On white it will look like this, on black it will look like this. So there, this is the tutorial for this one. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comment section if you want to know anything, or if you didn't understand any part of this tutorial. I will try to help. Thank you everyone. See you in the next video guys. Have a great time. Thank you.